Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm Em. Welcome back to the TechBlock channel. We got Razer news today, alright? I don't do these videos too often, but I am a big fan of Razer and I'm a big fan of wireless technology as well. So we have a wireless keyboard from Razer, we have a brand new wireless mouse and a new headset as well. Something I found as well on their website that I want to share with you that I thought was pretty cool. Connect multiple Razer HyperSense devices with a single dongle. That's pretty sick if you ask me. My whole dongle situation right now, it's not gotten out of hand just yet, but I could see how it could become a problem relatively quickly. This is a super cool idea though. I hope they actually release a dongle that can connect like 2, 3, 4 devices. One dongle to rule them all. I like the idea. I hope they actually pull through and make that happen. Alright, so this whole wireless flagship launch, what do we have? So we have a BlackShark V2 Pro wireless headset, Razer DeathAdder V2 Pro, as well as a BlackWidow version 3. It's $230. It is a wireless BlackWidow, which is pretty cool. I've used a wireless keyboard before in my setup and it was from Logitech. It was their G915 and I really liked using their wireless keyboard. It was sick, man. It was a very different keyboard design to what Razer came out with, but nevertheless it was still a wireless keyboard. It had great RGB and it had great battery life. So I'm hoping for a similar experience here with the Razer BlackWidow V3. I should be getting my hands on the BlackWidow V3, the new headset, and their DeathAdder version 2 Pro, a wireless DeathAdder. This is a mouse that I've genuinely wanted to be released for years, but they never did it until now. So mate, good job Razer. I'm happy that there's finally a wireless DeathAdder. Getting back to the BlackWidow though, on the left side of the keyboard beneath the escape key, there appears to be a switch right there to actually switch between either 2.4 gigahertz using the USB dongle that comes with the keyboard, or you can switch to Bluetooth. So this keyboard has 3 modes of connectivity. You can use it in wired mode. I'm assuming there's a USB Type-C port somewhere. You can connect this thing to anything really. Pretty cool. The battery life that they advertised for this keyboard appears to be around 200 hours or so, but they haven't written the battery life of the keyboard anywhere on the page. At least from as far as I've seen, the battery life just isn't mentioned, but on Twitter they did say 200 hours or so of battery life. One thing I do want to touch on, and I'm sure many people are gonna want to talk about this as well. Razer only chose to include 2 switch types. We're missing the orange switches. I don't know what happened to the orange switches. I hope they're gonna bring the orange ones back, because usually when I've seen Razer keyboards come out, there's usually 3 switch types available: green, orange, yellow, but this time we only have green and yellow. The reason why they didn't include the Razer Reds or the Razer Purples in this flagship keyboard is because of battery life, alright? So optical switches have laser beams, infrared laser beams, for every single switch. So imagine every single switch having a laser beam that's always on a wireless keyboard. I'll let you figure out why that could be a problem for battery life, yeah? Yeah, obviously having a bunch of lasers that are constantly on trying to register a key press, that's gonna impact battery life big time. This is a wireless keyboard after all, so if they would have actually included the laser beam switches in here, it would have been interesting to see how the battery life would be. Would it really be that much worse? But it probably would make a big impact. Now bear in mind, both of these switches come with transparent housing, which is actually cool because apparently this is meant to result in better RGB illumination. Makes sense. See, the completely clear design provides brighter RGB lighting. Pretty cool upgrade for the switches. I'm all for it. Very happy that they once again chose to use their double shot ABS keycaps right here. These, I'm almost certain, I hope these are textured like their other ones have been in the past, but man, these double shot ABS keycaps from Razer, I've tried them. I hope these are the same ones that I've tried, but they are just... The frame of the BlackWidow V3 is made of aluminum, which is always good, makes the keyboard feel sturdy, feel high quality. I'm always a fan of that. We have the return of the multi-function digital dial, as well as 4 multimedia keys. The dial that they've chose to include in this BlackWidow version 3 is the same dial they featured a year ago in the BlackWidow Elite, as well as the Huntsman Elite keyboards. They still are using the exact same dial, down to the same keycaps that have the same problem, okay? These keycaps, yeah, they're cool. I'm all for the multimedia keys. I'm all for this digital dial. I love the fact that it's reprogrammable. You can reprogram the keys, the dial, to do anything you want. So instead of increasing or decreasing volume, for example, you could change that to increase and decrease the brightness of your keyboard, or scroll through your timeline in Adobe Premiere, do some stuff in Photoshop, increase brush size, decrease brush size. You could get very creative with what you use this dial for. But this is the same dial that we've already seen in previous Razer keyboards. The problem with this though is that the LEDs, yeah, they don't shine through these multimedia keys, all right? They just don't. The bottom of them is lighting up, great, but there's no light actually shining through the keycap. Why not? Like, come on, boys. But besides that one minor problem, you know, at least they included them. I ain't complaining. I'd rather have them than not have them, all right? But apart from that, that's pretty much most things covered about the new BlackWidow version 3. There's only so much I can talk about. Obviously, don't have the keyboard in my hands just yet, but of course, dedicated video coming soon, guys. All right, moving on, we have the Razer BlackShark V2, weighing in at 320 grams, a battery life of 24 hours. This is basically Razer's new wireless esports headset. It has some cool new specs. I can't really say too much about the headset because I don't have it right now, so I can't really try it. But they have Triforce titanium 50mm drivers. These sound cool. Hopefully the headset sounds good. It appears to come with a really good microphone. I really actually can't wait to test this out. Hopefully this mic is genuinely good and does actually sound good. It even comes with passive noise cancellation. That sounds good. Flow knit memory foam ear cushions. This new wireless headset from Razer is actually 320 grams, which is quite a reduction from 445 right here. Not that 445 grams even feels like a lot on your head. This feels very comfortable. I've never complained about the weight of these, so I don't think I'm gonna complain about the weight of these either. 320 grams is solid, man. The headset comes with a detachable mic, on headset controls, sick memory foam ear cushions. Apart from that though, that's pretty much it for the headset. Of course, can't really say too much about it because I haven't tried them. Razer DeathAdder V2 Pro. Now this is a mouse that I'm surprised it hasn't sold out yet. This is sick, man. A wireless DeathAdder, bro. What more could you ask for, man? So 130 bucks, not too bad. Bearing in mind it's a wireless mouse, it's not too bad, $130. You get good wireless speed. You obviously get their Focus Plus 20,000 DPI optical sensor and second gen optical mouse, which is brilliant, man. By the way, if you do end up buying the DeathAdder V2, if you scroll down right here, you can get, I think it's like $20 off the Razer mouse dock charger. If you buy this mouse, make sure you get the mouse dock charger, else you're gonna have to charge your mouse by plugging in like a cable into the front of it every time it dies. Probably not going to be the most fun experience, or it's just going to get annoying at some point. Like, at least for me, that would get annoying, having to plug my mouse in whenever it dies. You could obviously then use it in wide mode while it charges, which is cool, you know, added bonus. But please get yourself a Razer mouse dock, so once you're done using your mouse at the end of the day, you can dock it on your mouse dock, you'll charge up, you pick it up, boom. Very good ergonomics, of course. As I said, 20K DPI optical sensor, the same sensor found in the Viper Ultimate as well as the Basilisk Ultimate mouse. Battery life 120 hours via Bluetooth though. So realistically, it's more like 70 hours of battery life if you use it in the low latency gaming mode, aka Razer HyperSpeed. Plug it in via USB, the dongle that is. Sick, man. The fact that you can hopefully adjust the resistance of the scroll wheel, man, that is always a good feature because people prefer different resistances to their scroll wheel. Cool. 100% PTFE mouse feet, injection molded rubber side grips. You can actually see that in the photos of the mouse. These are actually injection molded rubber side grips, molded as part of the shell to ensure they never peel off. Yeah, I suppose that's another benefit there, that your rubber side grips will never peel off. Looking at the tech specs here, it's an 88-gram mouse, pretty lightweight. I'm a fan of that. Anyway, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in another one soon. There'll be links down below in the description, of course, to where you can buy any of the stuff I've talked about, either on Amazon or on the Razer store. Yeah, that's it. I can't wait to release my full dedicated videos about them. Stay tuned for those, of course. Unboxings, reviews coming soon, as I've done in the past with like previous high-end Razer product launches. I try to cover them. We got a wireless keyboard, wireless mouse, and a wireless headset, dude. Let's go. No more cables. I'm all for it. The cable management. once I get all this stuff, oh, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be such good cable management. No more needing to drill holes in your table because your keyboard is wireless already, dude. Sick. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in another video soon.